Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader at TechTrader.com. It's Tuesday, May the 23rd, and these are the charts for the day. Well, the market's actually continued to rally in the last three sessions. We're in a fourth day up now. The market's getting extended, but the momentum is still strong. And a lot of stocks we're showing you this morning. Well, I'm not going to show you a ton, but and I'm going to show you some shorts as well. But for now, let's take a look at Glycomimetics, which exploded, pulled back for a couple of days, and then reversed this morning from 1026 over 4 points. Volume picked up to 12.6 million. It closed at the upper end of the range, up to 24, 20%. There's 16 and a half days to cover. This thing might see 17, 18, 19 short term. Stay tuned. IPO, recent IPO, ICHR in the semiconductor field has been accelerating. It ran through the double top yesterday and followed through today and got up to my target of 24. My next target is upwards of 28.9 zone, or up around there. I think the stock has energy and the momentum to get to that. We'll see. IMPV looks very interesting to me. Over the last few years, the stock ran up beautifully in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way move, came down from the base across that zone. On a daily chart, you'll see the long base that lasted over a year. Now it's moving up, and it looks like it's accelerating. Today jumped $1.80 or 3.8% on 500,000 shares, which is a lot for that stock, actually. One of the biggest volumes we've seen in the last 3 months. So if it accelerates and breaks out here, I'm looking at 52, 55, and eventually 63. There's 7 days to cover nearly on this one. And another nice day for Puma. After the explosive move yesterday and pullback, last night I indicated to you to watch this one because I didn't think it was done yet. I'm looking for 68, 70 zone short term. We get to that mid-70s. Kiwi. Well, this credit services company been looking pretty good. The base broke out here, consolidated, popped, retested, broke out again and retested, and today it's moving. It looks like with the top of the channel could create some resistance, but there's no overhead price resistance until 26.5 and then 30. So those are going to be my targets going forward, and the recent 20.5 low would be my stopping point. Raven broke out. It's been in a beautiful rising channel for a year now, taking it from 13 to 34, 35 actually. It pulled back off that 35 resistance level and near the top of the channel. But I'm looking for this stock to make it higher at some point. Looking at the long-term chart, I think this one gets up towards the 42 range is my intermediate target. Right up there at the top of this line, right there. 3.44 days to cover. Well, swing trade Sangamo popped out of the wedge today. Looking to see if with the volume increase if this can extend. I'm going to need to get this to 860. Then my target's about 9 3/4, 10, followed by a secondary target at 13.5. There's 13 days to cover short on this one. In swing trade, Teladoc up 55 cents or just a couple %, but it looks like it wants to come out of this wedge. And if it does, 36 and 39 are my targets. 26 days to cover. TGTX with almost 9 days to cover, popped out, got the resistance, backed off. But the fact that it broke out and volume increased to 3.5 million is a sign that it may want to go. So watch today's high because if it gets through 13, you can see 15 and even 19. 9 days to cover short. Well, V-Ray is looking like it wants to come on again. Volume was 1.1 million, the best volume in 2 weeks on the upside. And right now I'm looking for a run at the 7.25 half area. Then 8 and then 9. That's some of the longs that look pretty interesting. Take a look at some of the shorts and what they did today on our short list. Well, AZO was a stud on the short side, down 78 or 12%. But basically, looking at the long-term chart, you can see that this entire top pattern was broken. There is support down here, so look for some sort of snapback consolidation. Perhaps if it doesn't get it, and or if it does and then rolls over, the next target is near 500, 515. Camping World, CWH, is showing you this head and shoulder top. Well, right now it's heading down towards the bottom of the channel and maybe accelerating towards 25. That lost 4.6% today. Dillard's losing 3% and in a rising wedge here after the big drop. Feels like it wants to go lower. My targets now are 42.5 and 38. And Sally Beauty making lower lows and looks pretty bad. I'm looking for something in the mid-teens before this is over, but it's pretty oversold. This stock has dropped dramatically from the mid-30s down to 17, cut in half. And lastly today is Yelp, which I just put out as a swing trade, and you can see why. After the big drop, to taking this from the high 90s, it was spike low early last year in around the 14 range. It exploded back up into the 40s before double topping. The rollover and the takeout of this level is significant, because it did it with a gap, and then it formed a bear wedge. It looks to me like we're headed to 23.5 and then 19. Those are my targets. Folks, that's the long and short of it tonight. Have a good evening.